I just wanted to show you how bootleg this was. This is like broadcasting bootleg 101. This setup. I'm gonna flip you back around so you can see it again from the hot seat. Alright, so I just actually flipped the microphone around so you can hear me. But yeah, we got this kind of bootleg Manfrotto tripod with some lights from like Home Depot that I picked up in Kansas City. Believe it or not, I've actually used this for like a merch shoot for like a line of socks for a training company. And then there's Ellie hanging out because she's like a dog and stuff like that. Alright, let's flip this around and do my recap. Oh, alright, let's talk about that run. So I got out there, I did 21 miles. Yeah, it wasn't what I wanted to do, but we can talk about the exacts of it. Then I'll kind of walk you through it, how I feel about it, and how I'm moving forward from it. So I went out, I did 21 miles. I averaged about 12:28 miles, burned over 3,000 calories. My average heart rate throughout was 154. That really was all over the place though. Like having an average just kind of makes it sound a little bit better. So yeah. And elevation was a big thing. Elevation came to 2021 feet throughout. So, and again, that was really up and down. So yeah, those are the technicalities. So now I can kind of walk you through how I felt it went and why things ended up only being 21 miles. Intermission moment. If you don't feel like there's enough information in this video, please feel free to go ahead and follow me on Strava. Then you get all the workouts, all the information as it happens. And yeah, links in the description. Check that out. All right, back to the rant. Okay, so things only ended up being 21 miles because, well, I'll just walk you through it. So first 6 or 7 miles honestly felt really great. It was a part of the trail that I've done so many times. By so many times, I mean like 5 or 6. So yeah, I was cruising 6 or 7 miles, closed down like 10, 11, felt pretty good. There was one point where I came to a part where I probably normally would have hiked, but there was someone right behind me who was running. So I kind of just like went along with it. Probably a bad idea in retrospect. I rode about 14, 15 miles. So I was a couple miles from my car, or just about getting back to my car after my first big loop. About 14, 15, my quads started cramping. And it wasn't like aggressive, but it was one of those moments where I was like, whoa, if I'm still planning on doing 10 plus more miles, this is not a good sign. So yeah, I kept kind of pushing on. Then around 17, 18, I started really cramping. I was like kneeling down in the middle of the path to do a little child's pose just to kind of stretch out the quads really quick, get like another 800 meters out of them, and then stretch again. So things were in a pretty rough place. And then I kind of sat down the side of the road and like just kind of lied down, put on a mellow song and tried to like regroup, but then just kind of opened up my eyes, watched a family ride by on their bikes. I was like, you know what? Absolutely do not need to kill myself. I'm not really having fun anymore, so we can kind of call it there. That was a 21 mile mark. I just hiked 2 miles out, the quickest trail out. Yeah, called that a day. So sure, it wasn't what I really wanted out of the day. I wanted, 26 miles, but I don't know. At first I was really bummed about it. Looking back on it now, not that bummed. It was still a really good workout. Like I'm feeling really busted afterwards, so I know I pushed it. So yeah, moving forward. So as for what comes next, I'm gonna take kind of a light week, only because that was a really hard workout and my body feels the stress from it. So I'm not gonna go super hard this week. We'll get back into mileage and goals and everything next week. One thing I do want to add in though is I think because of how quick my quads went, that was trails, a lot more technical. I'm doing a lot more kind of high knee action than I would just on pavement. But I think I want to throw in some lifting routines so that I just have a little bit more muscle on me before I jump back out on a really long trail run. So that might be, 3-4 weeks from now, I try to go for another really long trail run and we see how it goes. So yeah, we're gonna try to pack in some gym workouts. In general, I want to start lifting more. By that I mean start lifting. I don't really work out now. I've got a gym membership, so I gotta go. I'm actually gonna go right after this. Not do legs though. I'm just gonna do some kind of upper body and stretching because my lower body is still pretty ripped up. So yeah, takeaways. Learning from this, it was still a great workout. It was still a great run. 21 miles is far. Most people, if you don't run, you think that's crazy far, but it wasn't the goal. But if you always made your goals, then you didn't set your goals that high. Isn't that right, Ellie? Ellie's a dog. So, without further ado, that's kind of a quick recap. Yeah, I guess overall morals, if you didn't quite get the results you thought you were gonna get, but still felt accomplished on a run or a workout or something like that, go ahead and maybe throw it in the comments or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, you know the drill. If you're into this in any way, shape, or form, this whole marathon training thing, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. Yeah, maybe check out some other videos. I do a lot of this kind of thing. New plan, same goals, just gotta still keep pushing for it. So, even though my 25 weeks of marathon training is coming to a close, all that means is we're kind of regrouping, making a new workout plan, putting it together, and going for it, because I got a lot more that I want to do this year, and we're almost there. As I've said since the beginning, ciao for now. Peace out, YouTube.